Today I want to talk about how to write a 10-page paper in one night. Yeah, papers due, you get it 3 months in advance, and of course you're going to wait to the last minute to write it. That happens to pretty much a lot of students out there. And is it over or you might as well give up? No, not necessarily. Let's say that you have at least got your materials together. So depending on what style you're doing, if you're doing MLA or APA or whatever style of a paper that you need to write, of course you can go through there and go through and quote text. And if you quote a big bunch of text, what you can do is you can pontificate upon that quoted text for a page, page and a half. Usually teachers like to read what your thoughts are, and if you have a really neat quote that you're doing from some of your research, you can write upon it and speculate on it from that point on. And they could help out a great deal. So if you can get you 5 or 6 good quotes, that could be a good 10-page paper right there. Of course, it's better to gather your materials, gather your thoughts, figure out your thesis statements, organize your paper, weeks, if not days in advance before it's due. However, if the clock is ticking and you need to write a 10-page paper in one night, it is possible to write a good paper. And what I would focus on is quality versus quantity. I'd say a 7-page paper is way better than a 10-page paper that's no good. 8-page paper is way better than a 10-page paper that's unreadable. So I would go for quality over quantity, and you need to at least get in a ballpark of what a 10-page paper is. And if they might think you a few points for that, well, that's fine. I'd rather have a good 7, 8-page paper than a 10-page paper that you can't even read. As long as you put your thoughts in a concise manner, it comes out. And here's one tip of writing that I was given is that if people can understand the way you talk, just write that way. If it's clear and understanding, you can write that way. You can always go back and tweak it. And for all of us, just getting that first paragraph, getting that first page of a paper done is the hardest thing. Once you have that, it usually just flows right out. The ideas start connecting. You start saying, oh, this is going to be a genius paper. Everything's connecting together. So anyway, those are some tips for you that need to write a 10-page paper in one night. It is possible. There's a lot of folks that have gone out there and did that. And so you can too as well. I wouldn't wait for that. I would at least do my research at least weeks in advance and have that ready to go. Kind of at least have the paper written in your head before you sit down there and just type it up. Anyways, hope that helps. Rock and roll.